Hey, what's up? It's Gabe here. Welcome back to the vlog. And I know this is not my normal vlogging location, but everyone in my apartment is trying to sleep right now, so it's not exactly nice to make a video while everyone's trying to sleep. So I figured, why not borrow my mom's car and make a video in here instead? So that's what I'm going to do. And today I want to talk a little bit about why 2018 was literally the worst year of my life up to this point. And while my entire year wasn't really honestly that bad, it just wasn't very good. And there's a lot of reasons why. And the main reason is that I could not keep a job to save my life because I just couldn't find anything that I was willing to stick with. And just everything seemed to have some major problems, and I just couldn't seem to get myself to go every single day. And I know it's just like such a stupid thing that I should just get up and go anyway, but something inside of me, something in my body told me that it was just a bad idea to keep going to these jobs, and I would try to find another job. And so that's what I did. I'd leave the job and then I'd find another one, and the same thing would happen over and over and over again. And this leads into my second biggest problem in 2018, is that I've collected a massive amount of debt because I got some credit cards so I can buy some things I wanted, like the camera equipment or just other things, or just pay for food when my money was low. And it's just a very stupid idea. And now I have all kinds of debt to pay back because I borrowed more than I was making because of so many breaks in between jobs. And that just became a really big issue very quickly. And I was able to make all my payments for a very long time, no problem. But then it became a problem because I was making less than what I needed to actually pay, including food, including trying to live some sort of social life as well. So it just got all caught up. And then now I have all kinds of debt to pay off, which really sucks. But it's still a manageable amount, and it's something that I could even pay off with like a part-time job that I stay with consistently. So that is, again, my number one issue of 2018, is not staying with employment. Because in 2017, yes, I did lose my job that I'd had for a while, but I had that job for 3.5 years consistently. Every single week I had income no matter what. And all I'd have to do is just show up and make sure that the gym that I was working at was taken care of, cleaned up, the members were taken care of, and then I can get a paycheck. But now all these new jobs are just so high pressure for such minimal pay. So that's what I've been struggling with this whole time, and which is what's led to this debt problem and with this job hopping problem. So going forward, I got to find something that's more sustainable long-term, but also kind of fits me, which I know I've talked about in like 100 different videos this year. Actually, I only uploaded 90, but I know that's what I got to do, and that'll fix literally almost every single problem that I have in my entire life. And then the third thing that's really become a problem is that my age is starting to hit me now. Like, I'm going to be 30 in less than 3 months. And the fact that I'm still at the same spot that I was 10 years ago, only probably worse off because I was more consistent with work back then, it's really getting to my head, and it's making it very, very difficult for me to really focus on these little basic things like a consistent job, because I'm so in my head like I should be so much further than I really am in my life right now. So it's like a constant internal battle that I don't really like to talk about, but for some reason I feel comfortable talking about it on camera. So that's what I'm doing right now. And again, it's a very, very simple fix on an external level. So all I'd have to do is go get that job and stick with it, and then it's solved. And yes, I do have to say that even though all those things are going wrong, I do have a lot good going for me too. I'm not all negative about this year. I do have a pretty healthy social life. I am physically fit and pretty strong, and I eat pretty well, and I feel pretty good on most days on a physical level. But my struggle has always been mentally, just like not thinking I'm either good enough or thinking that I haven't done enough at my point. So even though the year on a grand scale really probably isn't that bad, it has definitely been the toughest year of my life to this point in terms of trying to become my own actual person, instead of kind of just someone who just kind of floats around and no one even really notices, because I kind of keep to myself because I'm in this little bubble of my own head. So I know that might sound a little weird, but that's really how it's been going. So in order to remedy this, there's a few things I got to do. And what I want to start doing again, I did this a couple of years ago, is start setting monthly goals. Because I remember when I set these goals, I would actually be more productive, but also feel better on a daily basis, both physically and mentally. So I think it's a really good habit to get into. Set a few goals and just work towards them every month. But it's not important. But the key here is to not just set the goal. you have to set a goal and create a plan for it. So for me, in January of 2019, to start off this new year, I actually usually go for 3 goals per month, but this time I have 4. And the one main reason for that is because my first goal is to get a job. And now all I have to do is fill out applications to jobs, call the managers, introduce myself, and go get the job, because I've got about 7 or 8 jobs in 2018. Getting the job has never been the struggle for me. It's finding something that my honest, true self can really stand behind, because otherwise I just reject it and it's just an automatic process. So finding a job I can stick with is goal number 1. Now, goal number 2 is to actually get 15,000 views on YouTube per month. It's a very big switch from the last goal, not nearly as serious, but I do want to grow this channel and I put a lot of work into it. I put up over 1,000 videos. We've grown the channel to over 1,200 subscribers, and I thank you for that if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go for it. It's free. But what I want to do in order to reach that goal is actually upload every single day. And I know I've said this a few times in the past where I want to start doing the daily videos again, but this time I'm going to do it for all of January for sure. I've done it before, I can do it again. I've actually uploaded 374 videos in a row before, from 2015 to like mid 2016. So I could definitely do this. And I want to focus on topics people are actually searching for, but also are highly related to what I like to do and, well, what I actually do. So that's goal number 2, is to get 15,000 views on YouTube this month, which is going to be cool because last month I got over 10,000. So I think I could do it if I really put in the effort. Now, goal number 3 is actually to reach 175 pounds on the scale. Now, over the last few months, I've been eating a lot of food and trying to gain a little bit of weight back from my previous diet. But honestly, I'd set a goal a while back to reach 170 pounds on the scale, and I feel like it's about time for me to do that. I already did my body weight training test and it actually got some pretty good results, but now that I'm back in the gym doing training, I fully understand and how to make that work. I feel comfortable enough to get back onto the diet and get down to that 170 pounds. So the goal for this month is to reach 175, which means I have to lose about 4 to 5 pounds or so. So I think that's very achievable, just about 1 pound per week or so. So all I have to do to reach that is eat about 2,000 calories per day every single day for me to lose about 1 pound per week. So it's very simple for me. I've been tracking calories for years. I've actually tracked them over 2.5 years, about 2 years and 2 months, every single day without missing a day of tracking my food, whether I'm trying to gain weight or lose weight or just maintain my weight. I'm always tracking my calories so I know what I'm eating and putting in my body. And I notice if something doesn't make me feel good or does make me feel good, I tend to keep that in my diet. But that's goal number 3. And goal number 4 is to get a new camera lens, because if you notice right now, I'm not picking up the camera and moving it around because I have to have it in a manual focus. If you watch my last video, I didn't even realize the entire video had this buzzing background noise throughout the whole clip because my autofocus in my lens is actually broken, which is really unfortunate because this lens cost me $300. So I'm gonna have to get a new lens, and that's my 4th goal for this month. And actually, the cool part about that is YouTube is going to be paying me a check this month, so I can actually put that money straight to a new lens. It's kind of like making the videos, getting a check, and putting it back into the videos. It's going to be super cool. I'm going to see what lens I get later on this month. I'll definitely make a full video on that. So if you like that, again, subscribe to the channel. It's 100% for free. And that's really it. So again, a quick recap. All I want to do is get a job, get 15,000 views on YouTube this month, get 175 pounds on the scale, and get that sweet new camera lens so I can actually use the autofocus and do normal vlogs again. But until then, I'm gonna be using my iPhone for vlogging style videos and then the camera for sit down videos. But that's really all I got for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, even just a little bit, get a little insight into my mind, what's been going on this crazy last year of 2018. And it's time to make 2019 a much better year. And the real secret to that is to just take literally massive action. If you're feeling worried about something, you take an action, and you generally don't worry about it because your mind is busy focusing on the action. It's just a little tip that's helped me. But I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so you never miss a new video. And I will see you next time, which is actually gonna be tomorrow.